Do you ever feel overwhelmed by the ever-changing world of technology? Tech It Out can help make some sense of it all. Breaking down geek speak into street speak, technology columnist, author, and TV personality Mark Saltzman covers consumer technology each week for every listener. Mark tackles the latest news, reviews, and how-tos to help you understand what's hot, what's not, and why.
Hey everyone, welcome to Tech It Out, episode 175. I hope you're all doing well this weekend, and your loved ones are too, ahead of this holiday season. And hey, something to look forward to in early 2021, of course, with these vaccines, which I really hope do the trick to curb the spread of this thing. But great news all around. Hey, we have a stellar show planned for you this hour. We'll start off with Ancestry DNA and its kits that let you unlock your family history. Then it's a whack of gift guides. If you're unsure what to get your loved ones this year, we have a lineup of some of the best tech experts ever compiled. We have Carley Knobloch, Mario Armstrong, and Maber Mac. And I'll share some gadget gift ideas too. All of this and more on a brand new Tech It Out, powered by ASUS, which I'll tell you more about shortly, but let's officially start the show with our first interview. Have you tried one of those DNA kits or have started to flesh out your family tree? Well, we're now going to talk about unlocking and discovering your family history with the help of genealogist Lesley Anderson, who's joining us on the line. Lesley is also a spokesperson for Ancestry DNA. Welcome back to the program, Lesley. Always good to chat with you.
Yes, thank you.
Before we talk about Ancestry DNA and those DNA kits, as well as the online subscription service, tell us a bit about your work.
Well, I'm a genealogist and family history expert at Ancestry, and I've been researching my family tree for over 50 years, and my passion for genealogy has branched out to DNA, genetic genealogy, and really helping others discover their family history to learn more about themselves.
I had a lot of fun doing this. I started a couple of years ago with my family history and starting with the DNA kit. And I know a lot of our listeners have either done it or they're on the fence about it. So I'm hoping that they get a lot out of this chat. So with that in mind, what is Ancestry all about, or Ancestry DNA? Please tell us about both the DNA test as well as the online family history subscription element, which is separate.
Sure. Well, Ancestry is a family history website that helps you build your family tree and find historical records online. Through these record collections, and we've got censuses, immigration records, military records, find a gravestone.
Newspaper clippings.
Yeah, newspaper clippings. You're going to find those types of historical records, and you can discover through the documents related to your relatives. So uncovering those records and connecting with other members that are on Ancestry through their online trees, perhaps, that can really help fill in the gaps and piece together incredible stories about your family's history. It can provide meaningful insights into who your ancestors were, where they lived, what they did for work, if they served in the military and all that.
And then the DNA part, the Ancestry DNA kit, is a saliva test. Can you talk to us about that and what that reveals?
Right. Ancestry DNA is a consumer DNA test that really, from a simple saliva sample that you send off in the mail, it provides an estimate of your ethnicity from more than 1,000 regions worldwide, and it connects you with living relatives from a network of more than 18 million people globally. So you take the test once and you receive your initial results. Then over time, as the science develops and more regions are added, your DNA results might update and become more precise. And this year, Ancestry DNA introduced more regions in West Africa, Northwestern Europe, the Americas, Oceania, and Southeast Asia.
Because I know when I took the test, I want to say 4 to 5 years ago, it had narrowed down my ancestry to Eastern Europe, and there was a few different countries there. And then over the years, and then I love getting an email that when I log into the secured app or website, it updates, as you said, and now it's a lot more specific. It's telling me like central Poland and, you know, parts of Romania. And I just love that it's getting a lot more precise over the years and finding more relatives as well. I've been contacted by relatives, and that part's optional because that's not for everybody. But I've been contacted within the app and within the website by people saying, hey, I'm a third third cousin or, whatever is unlocked by the science. And it's pretty wild because it's not disputable. I mean, this is pure facts, right?
It is. It's not based on your family tree research. It's based on the science in DNA. And it does match you with other people who have taken the test. And there's over 18 million people who have done that in over 30 countries around the world. So if your DNA matches their DNA, we can give you an approximate relationship as descendants of a common ancestor. So it's really cool. And
because this is radio, could we explain a bit about what you see with the maps and your ethnicity and your history?
Yeah, what the ethnicity side of the DNA, we would provide you with the maps that we have compared your DNA to reference groups and the people in the Ancestry DNA network. And we would provide you where in the world your DNA is coming from, but also the migration patterns of where your people might have started and ended up. And yeah, it is amazing. It's so cool. And then the other side of it, it gives you a separate report that's interactive, that you can see a list of your DNA matches. And if it shows up in the list, it means that you do share a common ancestor. So it's really great to reach out to them and find out, whether they've got historical documents, maybe they've got a family Bible or pictures or something, but they're definitely related to you.
We're chatting with Lesley Anderson, genealogist and spokesperson for Ancestry. We're chatting about the consumer DNA test called Ancestry DNA, as well as the online family history subscription that provides access to an extensive collection of digitized historical records. Very interesting. So you said about 18 million people in the database, so it gets more accurate year after year. What would you say makes Ancestry DNA's test more unique compared to some of the other offerings out there?
Yeah, first of all, we're the largest DNA testing service for family history in the world. And with the more than 18 million people, it's just exploded to be used in family history. We use cutting edge DNA testing that utilizes some of the latest autosomal testing technology, and it really revolutionizes the way to discover your family history. It combines advanced DNA science with the world's largest online family history resource to predict your genetic ethnicity and help find new family connections. It maps your ethnicity going back multiple generations, and most importantly, it can also identify relationships with unknown relatives through a list of DNA matches that are based on your DNA only, so that you don't need to build a family tree to receive them.
Just to clarify, an autosomal DNA test, as you said, Lesley, refers to the fact that it's from both the father and the mother passed on their genetics to the child. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Both men and women can take this test, and then you will find the results are on both your parents' sides. So your dad and your mom and their dads and moms and family members going back to,
who would you say
about 5 to 6 generations back.
Okay, great. Thanks for the clarification element. Is there a particular demographic you think is gravitating more to this than others?
Well, traditionally it was for the older folks because it was like a retirement project. But really, Ancestry is available for anyone who's interested in learning more about their family history and themselves, whether they are researching their family history through their people or taking the DNA test. It's coming down that since everything is online and you can access your family history 24/7, the younger demographics are very interested in this.
Before we wrap up and talk costs, especially during COVID, do you think it matters even more now to learn about who we are and where we came from?
Well, we're all looking for ways to stay connected in person and online. And the Ancestry DNA and our family history subscriptions are really two fun and engaging ways for families to come together and explore the stories of their ancestors. Because understanding our family history helps us connect and learn more about who we are. And family connections and histories and stories are really more important now than ever before.
And I hate to say it and sound grim, but with so many lives lost this year from this pandemic, those people may hold some stories and elements to that family tree that if they pass away and they never passed on that information, it could make it even harder to create an accurate family tree.
That's absolutely right. And I think with the technology that we have today, we can do a Zoom meeting with our elders and really get to them, as you say, get to the eldest person in your people in your family and ask them questions. And even if you haven't you reached out to them recently, it's a great way to connect with your family again.
All right, without further ado, Lesley, how much does Ancestry cost for both the DNA, the consumer test, as well as the subscription service?
Visit Ancestry.com to get started and order your kits and your subscriptions. The Ancestry DNA kits are $99, and the Ancestry Family History subscriptions start at $24.99 per month.
All right, Lesley, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, Mark.
You're listening to Tech It Out, powered by ASUS for those in search of incredible. ASUS creates technology for today and tomorrow's smart life, including its line of award-winning laptops and desktops, monitors, smartphones, smart watches, tablets, and much more. For those in search of incredible, visit asus.com/US/radio for more info. That's asus.com/US/radio. We'll be right back with more Tech It Out. Stay with us.
Listen to Tech It Out whenever you want. Find the Tech It Out podcast at iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back to Tech It Out. Are you still scouring the stores and searching online for that perfect tech gift? Need some gadget guidance? Well, tech lifestyle expert Carley Knobloch is here with us again to share her insider's guide to tech toy gifts this year. Hi, Carley. Welcome back to the program.
Hey, Mark. It's always good to talk to you. I partnered with some really great brands today to help finish off that list. If anyone's still shopping, some good stuff to talk about today.
All right. And one of those partnerships is with Amazon. I know this is brand new, so why don't we start with a gadget to improve our health and wellness into 2021?
Yeah, I am loving the Amazon Halo. I'm actually wearing one right now, but it barely feels like I'm wearing anything. It's really comfortable. The bands can easily be swapped out to suit your style. And it's very lightweight. And then it uses artificial intelligence and advanced sensors to let you monitor your activity, your sleep, your body composition, and even your tone of voice. I'm so curious and excited about this one. Then you can turn all that information into like healthier habits and with guided programs from all kinds of partners like Headspace, Orange Theory, WW, and more. Plus, it's a really great deal at $65, and that includes 6 months of the premium membership. You can find more information about that at amazon.com/HaloBand. And after the first 6 months, the membership cost is $3.99 a month. But you can still do things with it without the membership, like counting steps and calories and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Right. All right. So for our listeners who haven't yet seen it in action, we'll get a website from you at the end if they want to see it. But Amazon Halo is a fitness and wellness device. It's a wearable, just like other smart watches or activity trackers. But this one doesn't have a screen. It wirelessly communicates with your phone, and that's where you'll get a deep dive for all your data. All right, Carley, next up, how about something for the gamers on your gift list?
Yeah, gamers are going to love this range of products that I have here from Omen. They're all about a speedy and lag-free gaming experience, critical, right? So first off, the Omen 27i gaming monitor has super color, a really great refresh rate and response time. Plus, then they have their Vector wireless mouse. It's the world's fastest USB-C charging gaming mouse. Gives you an hour of gameplay in just 30 seconds of charging, which is kind of amazing.
Wow.
Then you can match it with their Spiffy Outpost mouse pad for some real flair. This mouse pad, if you could see it, it's lighting up in all these rainbow colors. It's really beautiful. And then lastly, the Spacer TKL wireless keyboard gives you all the freedom of lag-free wireless and super fast charging. So the gaming monitor is $499.99. The Vector wireless mouse is $99.99. The mouse pad is also $99.99. And then the wireless keyboard is $159.99. So, all in, it's quite a substantial gift, but I think, each one is really a nice price for what it is, and just sort of taking your gaming experience to the next level. And it's all really beautiful.
All right, so those are the Omen products by HP. Something for the computer gamer on your gift list, an accessory or two. And speaking of entertainment, what do you have for TV fans?
Yeah, any product that helps me personally figure out what to watch quickly is a surefire win in my book, especially with all these apps that we have to navigate now. Anything that puts them all in one place, like the Tivo Stream 4K that I have here, basically eliminates the need to learn how to navigate all those different apps, because you're using the Tivo software to search everything all in one spot. It also features 140 free channels from Tivo's content network, Tivo Plus, and even has live entertainment and sports channels from Sling TV, and they have that built into the Tivo Stream as well. And then with access to over 5,000 apps in the Google Play Store, you're just basically never going to be short of things to watch. You'll have entertainment all the live long day. And you can find it at Tivo.com, at Amazon, at Walmart. It's on sale right now, actually, for just $39.99 for a limited time. So great stocking stuffer. Plug it into any television with an HDMI port, and you're just good to go.
Okay. Yeah, that is a great price, and we are spending a lot more time at home these days, let's face it. Tivo also makes this over-the-air or OTA drive as well, which is really great. And we can't forget about the kids, Carley. Do you have any tech ideas for them?
Yeah, I love this. It's a first smartphone for kids that also makes parents feel good. It's the Gab Z2 from Gab Wireless. Here's what it doesn't have, and parents are going to love this. It doesn't have social media, it doesn't have internet browsing or an app store, so no parental controls are needed to provide a worry-free experience for parents, and kids can live free without the perils of screen addiction, cyberbullying, or restricted content. It does, however, come with super fun features like music, messaging, a camera, and Bluetooth, so kids can have fun and parents can know that they're safe. Plus, it's really affordable at under $100. It's actually $79.99. Normally $99.99, so it's a little bit on sale right now. And then the plan starts at $19.99 a month for unlimited talk and text. And then there's a little bit of an upgraded plan if you want to have image texting. But basically, I just think this is such an answer to what so many parents ask me about. Is like, how young is too young? When should my kid have a smartphone? Are they old enough?
Yep, gives you the peace of mind knowing that you can get a hold of your kids. And then finally, Carley, as we wrap up and as we teased earlier, there is a website you can recommend where we can see these products in action, right?
Absolutely. For information on all these products, in case you missed something, you can always go to techgifts.tv and check them out, because they're definitely going to help you finish up your holiday shopping.
All right, techgifts.tv. Our guest has been Carley Knobloch, tech lifestyle expert. Always great to chat with you, Carley. Happy and healthy holidays to you.
Likewise, Mark.
Thanks for your time. Cheers. When we return on Tech It Out, tech expert Mario Armstrong will join us with some of his picks. Stay with us.
Want to follow Mark? Google him. Mark with a C and Saltzman with a Z. Breaking down geek speak into street speak. This is Tech It Out. Tech It Out with technology columnist, author, and TV personality Mark Saltzman.
Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to Tech It Out. Well, it's almost crunch time for holiday shopping, but if you're still lost on ideas, we have you covered. Digital lifestyle expert Mario Armstrong is back with us with some of his sort of last-minute gadget gift ideas. I think we still have a little bit of time. Hi, Mario. Thanks for your time today.
Little bit of time, Mark. Hey, man, it's good to hear your voice and talk to you again. You're right, though, but, I am worried about shipping. So, people, if you have an idea or a gift, try not to hesitate and take too long. We want to make sure that stuff gets there on time, because I was just doing some reading about the different shipping services and how much more volume they're anticipating and are starting to get due to the fact that so many people are shopping online and from home.
Good tip. Nobody wants to get a Christmas gift in January.
No.
Right. Here's a quick tip. If you are shopping online and you're running out of time, you can always put the gift recipient's address in instead of your own, just to expedite it a little bit. There you go.
Love that tip. That's a great one. Yeah, just set it up as a gift and send it right to their address. Smart, man.
So without further ado, Mario, let's get to some of your top tech picks for the holidays. Why don't we start off with something for the music lover? I know both of us really are into music. So what do you got there?
And you know, and I'm listening to not only just music, but I'm also listening to like my meditation stuff when I want to do that. I'm listening to exercise. I'm listening to podcasts. So we're using audio so much. So I really like the wireless earphones, and I've always been a big fan of Beats, but I love these Beats Flex. Beats Flex are $49.99. They are the most affordable premium wireless earphones in the Beats family, and they have magnetic earbuds. And what's cool about them is they play music or whatever you're listening to in your ears, but when you put it goes on pause when it's around your neck, which is kind of cool. And the magnetic earbuds, this is one of my favorite features. They stay tangle-free in your pocket or in your purse. 12 hours of battery life on that, an upgraded microphone, which sounds great for all those Zoom calls and anything else you may be doing, and a new acoustic driver for impressive sound, and it works obviously on both Apple, iOS, and Android devices.
And they look cool too, so hence the word flex.
Yeah,
you can show off your new earbuds. And then how much do these cost?
$49.99, and they come in a variety of different colors, so, you know, great stocking stuffer size, and they're reliable.
All right, Mario, smart home tech is also super hot. Again, we're spending a lot more time at home. What can we give someone for use in the home?
And some of us are spending so much more time than we ever anticipated spending. So
True.
In that case, we have a lot of our family using printers way more often maybe than ever before. So I'm going to talk about a reliable printer, but also the best way to keep your house clean. So I'm going to start first with the Epson EcoTank ET4760 is the model number, ET4760. It's an all-in-one, cartridge-free super tank printer. It comes with up to 2 years of ink, so you're going to be able to print thousands of pages, and you're going to be able to save up to 90% with low-cost replacement ink bottles. They use ink bottles instead of traditional ink cartridges. I also like the auto two-sided feature that they have. You can do voice-activated printing, and it's got wireless connectivity, of course. And you can print everything, your book reports, your presentations for work, your holiday recipes. And, you know, I've printed out a few things off of the printer, and it really looks great and really prints phenomenally well. Mm-hmm. And then if you want to give the gift of a clean house, we have this same gift in our house. We call him Gus. It's the iRobot Roomba i7 Plus robot vacuum with clean base automatic dirt disposal. What that means is the Roomba itself vacuums your carpet, but it also goes back to its home base and then empties itself automatically into an allergen lock bag, which ends up holding about 60 days of debris, and it captures 99% of pollen, mold, and dust mites, so it's grabbing a lot of that stuff out of the air. The iRobot's got a thing called smart mapping, imprint smart mapping, and that technology learns the layout of your home so you can decide where your robot vacuum cleans and when. And the newly redesigned app lets you create customizable routines. So sometimes, you know, like in my kitchen, we have an area where our rescue dog, Cello, he eats. Sometimes we don't need the vacuum to do the whole kitchen. We just need the vacuum to clean Cello's area. So we can tell Gus through Alexa, we can tell Gus to go clean Cello's area, and it knows exactly where that is, goes to clean it, and then goes back to its home base.
And I love that both of those solutions, the Epson EcoTank and the iRobot Roomba i7 Plus, they both work with smart speakers, again, as you said. So if it's a rainy afternoon or a snowy Sunday afternoon and the kids are bored, you can use your voice to activate your smart speaker and say print coloring pages or something like that, and it will do just that. And then also you can control your robot right with your voice, or set up schedules like every day at 11 a.m. or so to not only vacuum your home, but again, emptying its dustbin into that second base, which is plugged into the wall and charging up your iRobot as well. So very cool stuff. And by the way, I'm a huge fan of Epson EcoTank. I hate being nickeled and dimed for cartridges that are expensive. They run out at the worst time and they don't last long. So this solves all those problems. As Shaquille O'Neal says, just fill and chill. He's a spokesperson for the Epson EcoTank. Yeah, really big fan of those. Let's wrap up on price on those, and then let's talk gaming after that.
Yeah, so the Eco Tank is $499.99. And then what's really great about the iRobot, it normally retails at $799, but you can get it right now for $200 off at $599.99. So that's a really great price right now.
And again, back to that Eco Tank, you're not paying for ink for up to 2 years, so you can do the math. There's a huge value proposition there, even though the printer is more expensive on the onset. And it's also, by the way, a scanner and copier. All right, now let's talk gaming, Mario. Keeping kids and kids at heart entertained over the holidays and into 2021. What do you got?
Well, there's a couple of things. We all know that the Nintendo Switch is a popular device. So many kids have it. So I love what Sega did. They put together some game double packs. So they basically put 2 games into one pack. And so they're featuring some of Sega's fan favorites for the Nintendo Switch. And by the way, these packs only cost $39.99. So you're getting 2 games for $39.99. So one of the packs is the Team Sonic Racing and Sonic Mania. That double pack delivers all types of adrenaline-pumping races and all that speedy side-scrolling gameplay that you're used to with familiar faces from the Sonic universe whipping all around. And then the other pack enables you to step into Sonic's shoes and become a hero in a world that's full of evil and Sonic forces, which is a great game. Or you can race through stages and challenges with 10 exciting party games in Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD. So both of these are double packs, 2 games in one, only $39.99. Great stocking stuffer and a great price for kids playing games.
And who wouldn't want to save a little bit of money this year and get more for less?
Absolutely.
All right. Where can we go, Mario, for more info on all these products?
Just head on over to the website. We got all the details, pictures, and more. Just go to techgifts.tv. That's GIFTS.tv.
Mario, all the best. Happy holidays. Thanks again for carving out some time to chat with us. Stay healthy.
Absolutely, Mark. It's always a pleasure to talk to the best, man. Take care. Talk to you soon.
Cheers. Bye-bye. As infomercial guru Ron Popeil once famously said, but wait, there's more. After this short break, Amber Mac will join us with some of her top picks for the holidays. Stick with us on Tech It Out.
Breaking down geek speak into street speak. Check it out. Hosted by Mark Saltzman.
Welcome back to Tech It Out, everyone. This show is powered by ASUS. ASUS creates technology for today and tomorrow's smart life. And if you want to score a deal on ASUS gear and other tech, head over to slickdeals.net, type in what you're looking for, sign up for a deal alert, and you'll be notified when that product that you're interested in is on sale. Or you can install the Slick Deals browser for free at slickdeals.net/radio, or download the Slick Deals app. However you access this community of millions of bargain hunters, you will find the best deals on tech and more. So that's slickdeals.net/radio. And to learn more about ASUS gear, it's at asus.com. I always enjoy having on my next guest on this program. It's none other than Amber Mac, celebrated tech expert who's a journalist, an author, a radio show host, TV personality, public speaker, and I'm sure I've left out a few things there as well. And she's one of the nicest people in the business. We've got Amber here with us to share some gadget gift ideas ahead of the holidays. Hi, Amber. How are you?
I'm doing great, Mark. Thank you so much for having me on. Yes, this is a busy time of the year for all of us in the tech space because there's always good deals and good stuff out there in terms of gifting.
Yeah, no doubt. And for all the pricing, by the way, I know you might mention it here and there, but I just want to remind our listeners to head over to ambermac.com to find out pricing as well as to see some photos or maybe even some videos of some of these products in action. So as I mentioned, Amber, millions of us are now at home, working, schooling, playing at home. So why don't we start with a new computer and also maybe some software that can help unleash your creativity?
Absolutely. So we're going to start with the HP Envy all-in-one. And what's really great about this is if parents are looking for a more permanent home computer setup for their tweens or teens, this is a really great option. In fact, when it comes to HP, their all-in-one computers start at about $999. So you have a few different options in terms of pricing. They're really powerful in terms of everything from online learning to graphic design.
The all-in-one, of course, is where the computer is built in behind the monitor.
You're bang on in terms of talking about some software for a computer like this in terms of easy video editing. My son is 11 and he's dying to be a YouTube star. So I know there's a lot of parents out there who have kids who are trying to experiment with their own videos. And in terms of video editing software, I wanted to recommend Wondershare Filmora 10. This is a program that you can use. Kids can learn this easily. It's really simple to learn in terms of all of the features that it has, like advanced animation, motion tracking. And the best part about this, it's around $70 for a lifetime subscription. So video editing software has come down a lot in terms of pricing. And this is a great gift for any creative tween or teen during the holiday season.
Yeah, I've had some hands-on time with Filmora 10, and it's awesome. And then again, you can't beat that price if you take a look at some of the competing video software tools out there. Not to mention the other ones are often very difficult to use. So Wondershare's Filmora 10, which is stylized as an X, like Roman numeral 10, is a great piece of software to consider. And speaking of software, Amber, I know gaming is very hot this year. Not only do we have a couple of new consoles out there, but it's the 35th anniversary of a very famous video game character, and VR is hot as well. Maybe we can touch on both of those.
Yeah, absolutely. So we can start with the VR gaming headset, the Oculus Quest 2 VR headset that you can get over at Best Buy. And Mark, I will say that I had a chance to actually use this over the past few weeks, and it's so much fun. VR has come a long way. If people don't know what virtual reality is, you put on this headset and then it feels like you're being transported into a different world. So as one example, I did this game where I was dancing with a robot, and I have controllers in my hand, and you actually reach out and grab the hands of the robot, and it feels so real. So VR has definitely improved over the past couple of years, and it's just an amazing experience, as I know you know.
Super immersive. You're right. You just don that HMD or head-mounted display, and you are whisked away to another time and place. Then I teased a special anniversary year for a beloved mustached video game character. Tell us about Super Mario 3D All-Stars.
Yeah, this is awesome. So everybody knows Mario, and every family knows about the Nintendo Switch. This is a video game system that has become so popular over the past few years. You can connect it to your TV or take it to go. And you're right, the hottest new title is Super Mario 3D All-Stars. It's 3 classic Mario games in one. So if you love the Mario character, you'll love this. And I love the Nintendo Switch and all of the games like this because they are so family friendly.
All right. So that's Super Mario 3D All-Stars, 3 games in one. And then finally, with all of our devices on the network, Amber, we're chatting with Maber Mac, tech expert. No doubt that could bog down your wireless network. So I think you've got a good solution there.
Yeah, so I wanted to mention the TP-Link Deco X60. And what this is a mesh network. So you can think about each of these little devices that you can place as one example on different floors in your home to essentially blanket your home in Wi-Fi or create this umbrella effect. And what's so important about this, Mark, is that when we're spending more time at home learning and working, let's be honest, a lot of people want their devices to be working in an optimal state. And so when you have a system like this set up, you know that is possible. There are also parental controls built into the app, and that means you can pause the internet and you can have certain devices have certain priorities. So again, we often forget about the Wi-Fi in our homes, but it's important to think about having a good Wi-Fi system that will keep everybody seamlessly online.
All right, so that's the TP-Link Deco X60. Technology, which you can learn more about at ambermac.com, along with the other gift ideas that you recommended. Amber, always great chatting with you and wishing you and your family a very happy and healthy holiday season. All the best. Looking forward to chatting with you again very soon.
All right. Thanks so much, Mark, and happy holidays.
When we return on Tech It Out, we'll wrap up the show with some of my top picks for the holidays, including the world's first foldable computer, a charging mat for your smartphone that also backs up your photos and videos, and more. We'll be right back with more Tech It Out. Stay with us.
Follow Mark Saltzman on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Listen to Tech It Out whenever you want.
For the this last block, I thought I'd also share some gadget gift ideas. We've heard from several experts this show, but figured we'd end off on some gadget gift ideas ranging from as low as under $10 all the way up to $2,500, depending on your budget and your taste. But let's start off with the big guns. This is awesome. It's the world's first foldable PC. It's the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Fold. When you unfold this 2K OLED display, it is now a 13.3-inch Windows PC that has a kickstand that's built in, a removable physical keyboard, a stylus pen, and leather cover. Then you fold it up and it looks like a book to carry around your home or outside of the home, and it weighs just 2.2 pounds. It's $24.99 for that Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Fold. Very innovative. Now, to watch something on that laptop or on a big screen TV, there's a number of movies from Paramount that won't break the bank. They've got It's a Wonderful Life, which has been reimagined. It's a collectible 4K Ultra HD combo steelbook. Inside that steelbook is a Blu-ray disc, a DVD copy, and a digital code as well. And you get a vintage poster, no less. It's about $28. And then for under $10, you can get White Christmas, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, The Godfather Coda, Sonic the Hedgehog, and others. And that's a good stocking stuffer price for the holidays. Now, if you're shopping for a smartphone owner, I love the SanDisk iXpand wireless charger sync. This looks like a little pad that you would place an iPhone or an Android phone on top of to wirelessly charge it up. But even cooler than that is it'll automatically back up all your photos and videos in full resolution. So just in case something happens to your phone or you're running out of storage on your smartphone, it'll back it up to the memory that's inside of that charging mat. How awesome is that? It's $99 for 64 gigs of storage and goes all the way up to $199 if you need 256 gigs of storage. Again, that's the SanDisk iXpand wireless charger sync, SYNC. If you're shopping for a music lover, Anker's PartyCast family of speakers are awesome. They are really great sounding Bluetooth speakers, very powerful, and you can pair up to 100 PartyCast enabled speakers like models like the Flare Tube, the Rave PartyCast, and Motion Boom. Those are all different kinds of speakers starting at only $59 with battery life that lasts up to 18 hours. They're IPX7 waterproof, and they can put on a light show. They actually have colored lights, LEDs on the top and on the bottom that look great. There's an app that lets you customize the sound and more. Soundcore.com to pick up these Anker PartyCast speakers. ANKER is the name of the company. Again, starting at $59. If you're shopping for the young ones, Lego has their brand new Mindstorms Robot Inventor 5-in-1 kit. It's actually the first addition to the beloved Lego Mindstorms product lineup in 7 years. So kids ages 10 and up can build and code one of the set's 5 different designs, robots and vehicles. So you can have these models walk, roll, talk, and perform actions. You can do the coding on an app or on a computer. So it's a great STEM toy, right? It promotes science, technology, engineering, and math. And there's more than 50 fun activities to partake in. It's $359 for the Lego Mindstorms Robot Inventor 5-in-1, brand new. And then finally, if you're still not sure what to buy or you need a little bit of help in shopping online, maybe you're new to it this year because of the pandemic, Best Buy has their home experts that are at your beck and call. It's a free virtual concierge, if you will, a personal shopping assistant that you can chat with over the phone, video chat, or text them from within the Best Buy app. They'll help you shop, pick the right items, arrange for delivery for curbside pickup, or meet safely in a store. You can set up Geek Squad if you want, and a lot more. It's completely free, and it's at bestbuy.com/consult, CONSULT. So as you can hear, there's no shortage of great gadgets and gear ahead of the holiday season for under $10 and all the way up to that $2,500 PC. If you like Tech It Out, feel free to tell a friend, tag a colleague or tell a family member to subscribe to the podcast. Maybe you don't live in the area where we are on one of 100 plus radio stations across the country. So just do a search wherever you like to subscribe to podcasts for Tech It Out. Maybe add my name, Mark, with a C. And feel free to leave a review or a rating as well. Great stuff. And if you want to say hi on social media, I'm at Mark Saltzman. Once again, Mark with a C, SALTZMAN. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. I hosted a Facebook Live video last week, for example, talking about staying cyber safe with your tech. You can watch that on my Facebook feed, but feel free to say hi. by. Tell me what you like or don't like about Tech It Out. Any suggestions for upcoming topics or guests, I'm all ears. You could also email me privately if you prefer. If you're not on social media, you can hit me up at tech@marksaltzman.com. TECH@MARCSALTZMAN.com. Tech It Out is brought to you by ASUS, creating technology for today and tomorrow's smart life. ASUS, for those in search of incredible. Visit asus.com/US/radio for more info. That's asus.com/US/radio. I'm wishing you all a healthy week ahead, a happy holiday season, even though I look forward to chatting with you before Christmas rolls around, but all the best. Happy Hanukkah to our Jewish listeners, and stay safe, everyone. We'll chat with you next weekend on another episode of Tech It Out. Bye-bye for now.